Okay. Well, now tell me the truth. Were they his fault?
Yes.
Oh, you're lying.
He threw the ball. Okay, one of them was not.
That's all I wanted.
I'll give you one.
It looks okay. We're going, dude. Sometimes I don't know. That's weird. I've never had that happen.
That's not what she said. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my! No, stop. You can't insult me right off the bat.
What? I didn't insult you. I just said that's not what she said.
No, I know what you meant.
No, you did.
I know what you meant.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Did you?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Two Bears, Two Mics. January 31st, 2023, the last day of January. This month flew by.
I didn't even know there's 31 days in January. Am I stupid or just not paying attention anymore?
A little bit of both. It is Nate. We didn't know the date.
I didn't know the date today.
It is Miller.
I've had a day, so.
Holla at your boys.
Open them up, champ.
Open them up.
When we get video, we just open them. It should just pick it up.
Well, hello there, sir.
Oh, Miller, do we have any breaking news today?
That's
So loud.
My bad. Last time I was away from the mic for the first 25 minutes. Okay,
Yeah.
hold on.
That's still good. Oh, my God. You know what's funny is you were quiet as hell.
I know, right? My bad.
And then, Pat's always like, I can never hear Tucker.
Yeah,
And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you about that.
I know.
And you're over there just, I don't know what you were doing. You were holding it back.
I had like this.
And so I couldn't, it's not like we have the stereo
because
thing anymore.
I felt like my voice was like loud, so I felt like
It's fine. I can turn it down and
well,
post.
I know
It
that.
doesn't
Well,
matter.
so that's why I had it out. Now I'm gonna have it in what she said. Anyway, Sean Payton, baby.
Sean Payton.
The Saints and
Hold on
the
a second
Denver
here.
Broncos.
Hold on a second. Did we know that was coming? Like a little bit?
Well, we knew it was a possibility once McCarty stayed, once Chargers guy stayed.
Well, I still agree with you on the whole thing with McCarthy. Sorry, let me back up. I agree with you on the Jones thing. If he's there, Peyton can't get what he wants.
Exactly.
He might be okay as a coach out there, but he's not going to get everything he wants. At the Saints, he did everything and anything he wanted.
Right.
So that's why
And Denver is desperate.
So I kind of felt like Dallas was out based on what you had, your theory anyway.
And Dallas is desperate. I mean, not Dallas. Denver is desperate.
Oh, Dallas is desperate.
Well, yeah, but Denver is desperate.
Man, those fans, those poor fans.
So
Denver's desperate. Did you see what's got to happen here?
So what they give up? I didn't see anything as far as what the trade
this is
conversations or.
So this is from Kevin. Shout out Kevin K. Smoot.
K. Smooth.
Broncos will end up trading 3 first-round picks, 3 second-round picks, plus additional assets to acquire Russ Wilson and Sean Payton on top of their massive contracts. So within the last 2 years, that's what they've given up.
Okay.
Let's clarify that. That's 2 years of these
Damn.
trades. Is this a 5-year deal? 6-year deal?
What has to be? Oh,
I have not seen shit, so I don't know. I've been dealing with
well,
other things today.
I know the new coach for the Texans got a 6-year deal.
D'Amico Ryans.
Yes.
You saw J.J. Watt put that post on Twitter?
He wants. I think he's going to be on the staff.
I did but I thought that's what he was thinking, or like he was going to go, okay, I'm going 1 more year in Texans.
Retire the Texans.
But then I was like, why don't you just sign a 10-day contract and retire? If you want to retire as a Texan.
Well, maybe he wants to give D'Amico a leadership guy.
It was pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Shout out J.J. Watt and D'Amico Ryan.
D'Amico Ryan, man.
That's
Well deserved.
so cool.
Now, it doesn't fix the problem, but it helps with the hiring of minority in the NFL.
Yeah,
coaches,
for sure.
Right?
For sure.
They just got rid of the last 2 after 1-year deals.
I know.
So I don't know. I'm saying I don't know how that
is. Anybody go to Texans? It's a trap.
It's a trap. Trap job.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's a Star Wars reference.
Yeah, I know.
General Akbar.
Akbar.
That ugly looking thing.
Very ugly.
Yeah.
A lot of them ugly though.
It's how they drew him up. I never heard you do that. What the hell was that?
My Chewy.
That was pretty good,
right?
I never heard you do that.
I know. I haven't.
Actually, I've never heard a grown man do that. That's always like kids who do that.
I'm sorry.
We're not grown though. Laugh it up, fuzzball.
That's what we do. No, so who won that trade? Saints? Denver? Or is it too early to tell?
It's going to be too early to tell right now. But Denver, what? In my mind, just looking at what I've seen so far, I've not seen a lot. So this is just a crazy judgment call. That can't be right. Aaron Rodgers, you liar. He can't retire. No way.
Why not?
You know what? SportsCenter. I know you got 2 weeks till Super Bowl, but relax.
They need something out there.
They need something.
Right.
That doesn't make sense. Oh, they're going off of Pat McAfee's thing?
Yeah.
See, I haven't seen his show this week.
I haven't either.
I like these guys, though. Shout out Pat McAfee and AJ Hawk.
Yeah.
He's got to be in Phoenix. He's coming to the Open.
Oh, is
Aaron
he?
Rodgers? He was there last year.
No, to the waste management?
Waste Management. I assume he came last year.
Oh.
He can golf. He's
Yeah,
wearing a
he can.
TaylorMade hat right there.
Yep.
He's in some room, though. Look at this, the lighting. That ain't the sky.
No.
He's owed a lot of money. Good Lord, Aaron Rodgers.
Look at that dead cat.
What do you do with that money? Like, if you're Aaron Rodgers, anything you want? Other than that, what are you doing, though? Like, specifically, what are you doing with $40 million?
Well, here's what.
Well, so what am I talking about?
Well, hold on a second. Before you get into that, okay? I think Denver was desperate because they had Russell Wilson for the next 5 years. So they had to turn him around. And the best person out there available to turn him around is Sean Payton.
Emphasis on available.
Right? That's what I'm saying. No, seriously, the best available guy out there is Sean Payton.
There's
right?
better people that could help turn around him, but they're not available. That's what I see. That's just my opinion.
Have you ever seen a hire so fast like Kellen Moore to the Chargers?
They were chomping at the bit, weren't they?
But my question is, does the Rooney Rule not apply to coordinators?
It has to. I thought it was all coaches.
Well, who did they interview besides Moore that we know of?
I don't know.
It should have been out there,
Do
right?
they have to say that, though? That's a part of it. I don't know.
I would think they would have to.
Or they're like, hey, we gave you Anthony Lynn for 5 years. Can you just relax?
Right. But I mean, you would think that that's out there because of the Rooney Rule.
So mean. I'm sorry.
In other situation, right?
Yeah, that's a question. I don't know that answer. I wish I did.
So now what did Dallas do for the OC? Oh, they're going to go to McCarthy.
They said he was going to do play calling. That's what they initially reported.
We still need an OC
You see an OC because Shanahan calls his plays,
Right.
but he's got an OC.
Anyway, so about that money thing, I was watching
We're playing the wish game. Go.
Club Shady.
Sounds made up.
Well,
You're
no,
making it up.
what's
You
his
don't even know
name?
what it is, you're making it up.
What's his name?
You're making it up. It doesn't even. It's not even real. Whatever you're about to say.
Shannon Sharp's podcast.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
I know he has one.
Yeah, Shannon Sharp.
Hey,
What?
it's not a podcast.
Well,
it's a production.
It's an interviewing session. But anyway, Chad Johnson was on there.
Shout out Chad Johnson.
And he said he saved 83% of his money because he flew Spirit.
Yep.
And he bought his jury from Claris. He didn't have real jury.
That I heard that. He's smart though.
But when you talked about what does Aaron Rodgers do with his money,
He might be blowing it. I assume assets. Like you buy appreciating assets, like homes.
right? Or
You know what I
just,
mean?
Or you just don't go ahead and flash your shit and you save your money.
Well, when you have that kind of time money, you have to hide that money so the government ain't taking it. Because every time you let it sit at over a certain amount, they're like, "Where's my piece?"
Oh,
When you're at that amount too,
So
banks charge you fees too to hold on to that much money.
is that why they have like an offshore accounts?
You have to, because
Yeah.
dude, you want to keep your money. You know what I mean?
Oh hell yeah!
Government gets enough.
They ain't taking my money. Well, now they are, but
They take it, dude.
so
They take it without you realizing it.
Oh,
That's the
hell.
problem.
NFC Championship was this weekend, buddy.
Go back to D'Amico Ryans though.
Oh, what about it? I was over.
Oh, that's all he gets is 2 seconds.
No, I mean
You want to talk Rooney Rule, dude? What the hell? Give him some more time.
No, because I know. Well, here's the thing, though. I'm just curious to see now who he's going to get for his DC and his OC. I'm sure he's going to try to show up that defense, right?
I'm excited for D'Amico Ryans there. I really am. I was like, this
So,
guy deserves it.
His key thing is going to be who's his OC because he's going to draft Bryce Young or Stroud.
They have to, right?
Right? They have to.
Unless there's some. What about the kid from Kentucky? He's supposed to be pretty good too.
But a quarterback, though.
You have to, right?
So you have to get a young OC to run that. So I'm excited. I'm waiting to see who he picks.
Do you think the Browns would trade back Deshaun Watson?
No. No. Houston wouldn't
You
want
didn't
him
even
back.
laugh at that. You're like,
No.
shut up.
Houston wouldn't even want that. But
This shit's funny though.
do you think the more to the Chargers is going to help them?
I think it will a little bit because it's just new flavor. You know what I mean?
I think that boosts them into competing for that division title.
I mean, Cowboys' offense wasn't terrible.
They're top 4 in the last.
That's
three,
what I'm
last
saying.
five.
And then the top 5, they're top 5 defense too.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I mean?
I think them hiring more.
I know we hate on the Cowboys. And
was
everyone
perfect.
Should, but they were a decent team, but they just can't get over the hump, man.
No.
They just can't do it.
I don't mind that, and I and I think that
Hatred just spews through the microphone.
that Moore will have a fresh young blood in Herbert, and they're going to compete with the Chiefs for the division.
I think they will too. Well, especially if the Chiefs win the whole thing right now.
Because
Like, they got to
because
take a step back a
because
little
his
bit, right?
oh yeah, they have
But
to.
also look at the Chiefs draft. I looked at their draft for this year. This year's draft and what they're 8 out of 10 guys are starting.
They draft well.
What the hell?
They draft well.
I thought Seattle did a good job with young draft
I
picks.
thought Baltimore did a good
Jesus.
job. They do a
Shout
great
out
job.
Kansas City.
Yeah, their personnel.
Baltimore does that too?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know it by this room. I have no idea.
Yeah, no. But the purple, baby. But
That's why we're not doing video. I can't be seen in this room. No, I'm just kidding.
But speaking of Baltimore, so who's the OC going to be? Are they waiting on Eric Bieniemy?
They could be.
Wouldn't you?
I would. But what if you... Who else is out there besides him? Then you're going to college, right?
Yeah, you got to go college.
Lane Kiffin? He's always for sale.
No, he wants to be a head coach. There's an OC
Was he at Middle Tennessee? Where's he at?
right now.
Yeah.
Mississippi.
Is he at Mississippi? Oh.
Yeah, it was an OC for
Who's
Georgia.
at Middle Tennessee? Why did I even say
I
that?
have no idea. That's why I just screwed right over that. I didn't want to talk about
Is that
that.
Jackson State? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm just saying colleges.
Yeah. So, well, since we're talking about quarterbacks, I have a question for you. I have
Oh my God!
well,
I
not
cannot
question,
wait.
not question, but
Can't wait.
this was brought out there of bold predictions or what might happen during this off season.
Oh, we're talking off season.
Yeah, but
We're
my
not even
first,
to the Super Bowl yet.
well, I know, but my first question is
Let's just
this:
bounce around. Who cares? Go.
what pick in the draft does the Falcons have this year? Do you know off the top of your head?
9.
Because that's important for when I tell you this.
Let me look it up. And
this bold
hang on
prediction.
1 second.
So I was just scrolling through the internet,
Let's see what we get.
and I saw this list of bold predictions of quarterback carousel, like where they go.
That happens. Oh, I was almost right.
Okay,
They're number 8.
the number 8. Okay, so the only major non-change is Geno and Daniel Jones re-signs with their team.
I think that happens.
So do
I think Geno stays, dude. They're gonna give it
Yeah.
to him. Now is it a 4-year deal? Maybe.
I think
2 year?
I think 3 years is perfect.
I think
3 year with a
2-year
4-year option.
give him a whole bunch of guaranteed money off the cap. Boom, right up front. Like, thank you for your service.
So you gonna give him 2 years? What 2 years 70?
Thank you for your service. Get us a Super Bowl, please.
No, he won't do that.
Hold on. It's Pete Carroll we're talking about now.
He won't
Relax.
No, stop.
We're building LOB 2.0. Don't act like we're not.
Not with Jamal Adams.
If we we're not worried about Jamal Adams.
Yeah, you are.
No.
That's money you can't get rid of.
I know.
He's going to disrupt that
I
defense.
hate that you're right now, but you're destroying my argument. But what I'm telling you is, we have a lot of young guns right now, and we got a lot of
agree.
heavy cap on the defense.
Dude,
we can't tackle, but I want a Super Bowl. You were so right the other day. You're like, well, they don't tackle in practice. I just want to drop the microphone. Like,
Yeah,
are you kidding me?
yeah.
I
But
mean,
your
nobody-
defense is stout. You have great corners, great safety, and linebacker coming back from injury.
We need Roquan or Bobby, but Roquan's lined up, so
Bobby
Bobby's
come
my
back.
next chance.
Bob-
It's hope, but I doubt it.
I know. Can I finish my thing now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
We're gonna tear apart the Rams. Speaking of the Rams, we're gonna tear them apart in a minute here. So, but go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I got some things to tell you.
I'm waiting. All right. So, both predictions. They said 49ers, Aaron Rodgers.
No, who said that?
The
internet.
Yes, it's internet.
Internet, stop it.
Raiders, Tom Brady.
No, I think he goes to the Niners.
You did what?
I think he goes to the Niners.
Oh.
Hey, we're just gonna say wild shit. Put it on the internet.
Panthers, Derek Carr.
That can happen. Whoa,
Jets.
what about the Colts though?
Let me finish.
Oh,
Jets, Jimmy Garoppolo.
yeah.
Titans, Trey Lance.
What? I want to know their cap room and their draft picks right
I
now.
have the cap room space. Saints, Ryan Tannehill.
The way they've been doing with their quarterbacks makes total sense.
Right? Falcons, Lamar Jackson.
Jameis Winston. Oh, he's pretty good.
Did you hear what I just said?
No.
Falcons, Lamar Jackson.
Why would that be a thing? Where'd you find this?
It's just. I'll
Can you tag me in random shit so I'm at least on board?
Yes, sir.
I tag you in everything.
I know it's kind of annoying sometimes.
Why?
I don't know. I just said that because I don't tag you.
No.
My bad. No, I'll
Hey,
tag you.
I will tag you and I'll send it to you if it's like, hey, you need to look at this.
Yes, I know. I will.
I love Twitter.
I have to do
A
more.
lot of people don't like it. I love it.
I love Twitter. I have to do
Twitter
more
is
tagging.
so fast.
I have to do more tagging. So anyways, to Falcons, Lamar
Hey,
Jackson.
we have a Twitter. You can use that account. You know that, right?
Yeah. No, I can't.
Yes.
No.
I gave you the login, dude.
You did?
Give you the login for everything we have.
Oh, I don't.
Hey,
I don't.
quit following people on TikTok. Every time I got to delete some people, I'm like, I know his. Hey, let the algorithm do you. But I'm trying to make it so people follow us and not you following everybody else.
Well, if I follow them, they follow us back.
But
That's my logic.
are they doing it though?
Well, one guy tagged me back to watch his video.
Who was it?
The way
I'm not okay. So you control that app. I post on it, but you can control it. How about that?
Okay, perfect.
Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Just don't get us into weird trouble.
I won't.
I don't know what trouble that would be, but I look at that and I'm like, oh, this one kind of dangerous. I don't know why I feel like that. That one's like the same as Twitter and Instagram, but not. I guess I don't know. I feel like, real quick, I feel like, and I do this with reels on Instagram. I'll fucking flip, boom, 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 boom. I mean, thumb
Yeah.
after thumb, and dude, I'm like, it felt like 40 minutes went by. It might have been only 15, but it felt like an eternity. That information, it's so fast. Bang, bang, bang. Maybe it's just I'm 40 now. My brain is like, what are you doing, dude? Don't do that. We don't do that here.
Or maybe it's a combination of caffeine.
I've had a lot of caffeine today too.
Yeah.
Am I talking too fast?
Yeah.
Faster than you? Because when you talk fast, you mumble. You're like,
But I know what I'm saying.
I know you know.
I know.
Okay, before the TikTok rant, Jackson to the Falcons?
Yes.
Not likely.
And then
I give that a 0.0%.
And then with that happening, the Ravens draft Stroud.
So they're going to. So you think he would fall to 8, or are they going to make a 3-way deal to get you closer?
That's what I'm saying. They have to make it closer.
I need logic here because those two are going to be gone.
All I have is the bold prediction, so I don't know how that works.
The first 4 picks need a quarterback. 2 doesn't.
No, Chicago doesn't need a quarterback.
That's what I'm saying. Number 1. Sorry, let me back up. 2, 3, and 4 need quarterbacks.
Jets don't need a quarterback. No, they need one, but they won't go get one.
How long are we going to pretend that the Jets know what they're doing with quarterbacks?
They won't go.
How long?
They won't
are
do
we
it.
Gonna, you know what?
They're gonna
You're
bypass
arguing
that.
me and you're ignoring. Just stop it.
I know what you mean, but they're gonna bypass that quarterback because they have Wilson. They're not going to pick quarterback. They're not going to do it.
Too much leeway.
Especially if they get Jimmy Garoppolo or somebody on the
Now
list.
that I see happening.
Right.
Do they give him up for picks? Because
Well, they have to-
Niners need capital. Jimmy's free agent.
Free agent. Trey Lance has got the picks for
Did you hear?
Tennessee.
Did you hear the Jimmy thing on Monday morning? He put
that he wish he
someone
had
interviewed
a
him.
helmet.
Wish he had his helmet. Oh, so you were well enough to play?
I guarantee.
Come on,
I guarantee
dude.
he was.
If I'm a Niners fan and I hear that,
The 49ers
so
don't
mad.
want Jimmy to go to the Super Bowl with them because that means they're forced to admit that they gave up on him too soon.
You got to put the ego aside and say, "Fuck it, we won. I don't care."
They're not going to.
That's so dumb.
I guarantee he was healthy enough.
That prevents you from getting a Super Bowl? That doesn't
Correct.
make any sense.
Correct.
Put your ego aside, John Lynch, and just say, yeah, we fucked up.
Nope.
No, I know you're saying no, but
yeah.
come on, man.
I know.
Wouldn't you?
Yeah. No. Let me finish. Colts draft that guy from Kentucky, Will Levis.
I don't know his name yet.
Will Levi.
When it's draft
whatever.
time, you know how it is. It just spreads like wildfire.
Texans get Bryce Young.
I can see that.
Tampa get Baker Mayfield.
Is he a number 1 pick, though? Tampa gets Baker. Tampa's going to be rebuilding, aren't they?
I can see all of that happening.
Is Tampa going to rebuild
They have to.
if Tom leaves? What if he re-ups?
No, they don't have to rebuild. They just have to get the right quarterback in place. So if they go out there and get Jimmy G, they're right back in the midst of winning that division next year.
Well, yeah, but Tom's better than Jimmy. Right?
Is he though?
Yeah.
You're saying 45-year-old,
Hold on,
45-year-old.
Don't even factor age because that doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Watch how fast that dude throws the ball right
That
now.
doesn't
And accurate.
because he has to.
But that's my point.
He's not accurate.
So
Hell
now,
no.
Now he's got
No.
Listen,
No.
He's got
nope.
two,
Nope.
He didn't lead the league in interceptions. Don't say that.
Doesn't
Your
mean
hatred for Tom Brady.
No, that doesn't mean you're not. That doesn't mean you're not accurate just because you lead interception.
What? No, he doesn't lead the league in interceptions.
That doesn't mean you're not accurate.
Well, he has to throw the ball fast.
Well, yeah, he has to because he's old. But he's not. He wasn't accurate this year. I'm drinking.
I am. My point is with Brady being better than Jimmy. One, Jimmy learned from Brady. Stop right there. Okay. Two, year and a half, 2 years of learning how to rifle that ball out that quickly can only help you going forward, right? The game is slower for that guy because he's been in the league for so long. He's seen everything, right? Wouldn't you say that? A veteran? I'm asking you questions. Don't do that.
Told me to stop talking.
It's not rhetorical.
So
I need you to be a little bit just attentive.
Okay.
I like Italian. I need you a little bit attentive. Just ruin a joke. That's nice.
I still think old Tom Brady is not better than Jimmy G. Jimmy G in that offense.
You stalked so fast, I thought you just said Dimitri. I was like, who the fuck is Dimitri now?
And old Tom Brady is not better than Jimmy G.
I know. I think, understand the argument, but
I think
look
Jimmy
at the
G
evidence.
in that offense in Tampa Bay, I think he will be just fine, depending on who's the OC.
Not with that offensive line, though. Dude, if that offensive line,
Everybody's
Jimmy's
coming
going to
back.
be way worse than him.
Everybody's coming back healthy next year.
Hopefully.
Whoa.
I'm just saying, but wouldn't you rather have Tom?
No.
Come. Put your hatred aside.
No.
It's oozing through the microphone.
I would not.
It's literally in front of me. I can see it.
I would not. Not a 46-year-old Tom, no.
Hi, Travis.
I mean, maybe years ago, yes, but not right now.
You just don't like that guy.
He just looks...
You will not give him his due. That dude's 45, still slinging a football, dude. I'm just saying.
I'm 45. I can sling football.
Can you, though?
Yeah.
Can you? Hey, Roquan Smith's coming right through the line. Can you throw that ball fast enough?
Oh, yeah, because I'm going to get rid of it and
Hey,
duck.
accurately?
He doesn't throw accurately.
Hit somebody?
He doesn't throw accurately.
Can you get it to a receiver?
Yes, I can. It's only 5 yards. You don't
That's
have,
like me saying, I can play with the NBA too because I
You
play
don't-
pickup ball every week.
You can.
I cannot play in the NBA. Not even close.
You could
A
play.
D1, I played.
If they put you out there right now, you can hang for like a second or two.
I ran down the court 1 second.
There you go. And you shot the ball.
Give me the ball. Oh my god! Then SGA comes out of nowhere, and just rips it from me.
No.
I'd have to line up against somebody who's like kind of my size in the NBA. Like who's my size? So what am I like? Barely 6 foot. I say that on my license. I don't know if that's actually true.
Chris Paul.
He smoked me. He would. He's probably way stronger than me. You think so?
I don't think he's stronger than you.
Let's go find him.
Let's go find him. CP3, where you at?
CP3, I'm gonna find you, dog.
Talking about trading his ass to the Lakers. Do you hear that?
Oh, only 14 years later.
I know. Well, that's David Stern for you.
Oh, don't get me
Conspiracy.
started on him. That's a whole.
Oh my gosh.
That is a whole nother podcast.
Yeah, I know.
And I will spew the hatred for that man.
I know.
Rest in peace. I don't like anybody being dead, but you know what?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah. So that was my quarterback carousel.
Oh, now I'm in a bad mood. God damn it, Miller.
Not my fault.
You just said David Stern.
Oh well, you brought it up.
I didn't bring it up.
Chris Paul, 14 years later. That's David Stern.
That was.
Okay then.
He said you can't go. You go to LA, just not that LA.
Not LA.
What are we doing? Hey, have you ever seen that?
No.
I've never once
I've
ever
never once
seen that. What do you mean you can't? But now that's all they do.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay, championship weekend.
Are we just gonna skip over? What were we talking about before all this nonsense?
I have no idea.
You were talking about draft picks and quarterbacks, quarterback carousel.
Yeah.
I believe like 3 of those happened. I don't think all of them. I don't think Lamar leaves Baltimore.
It's bold prediction, so it's what would happen in domino effects.
Okay. So, before you go into championship thing, I had one thing I wanted to touch base with you because I have a beef with writers and journalism right now in this regard. Not a lot of stuff, but I saw this, I see it on Bleacher Report. I saw Bleacher Report, Sports Illustrated, and somewhere else. I don't know. Anyway, my question is, do we need a power rankings article or to be blasted in social media for anybody in the playoffs? Do we need a power rank? You understand the power rankings, right?
Yes.
You're looking confused. What's on the TV?
No, I'm just thinking about
watched
that.
this game.
I'm thinking about that question.
So think about this. So we know throughout the season, you're like, the power rankings are kind of fun. See who moves up, who's down. But in the playoffs, we know who's there. We literally just,
Right.
what is it? 14 teams?
Yes.
So we know who they are. They're literally seated in their where they're at.
But okay.
No, before you try to defend them,
Not sure.
because I know you're going to
my-
devil's advocate this thing.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's what you do. That's why we have this podcast.
True.
Because the world needs to know how crazy you are. Just kidding. And then we'll 25 years from now we'll analyze it. Anyway, So my comment was, we all know who's there and which are the top teams. So why do we need to have more power rankings? Why are we wasting ink? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of like, well, the Chiefs are, the Eagles and Chiefs were number 1 seeds, but they didn't play, but they gave them a power ranking. It's like, well, what the? That's cheating. You already had your top picks already done. You know what I mean? Then you're gonna put, the Seahawks are last, or like, who else was in the playoffs that squeaked in? They put the
Miami.
Giants. Yeah, they put the Giants behind the Seahawks. And I'm like, what does that matter? I don't know. I just thought that was kind of dumb.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter because the seedings in the playoffs don't actually represent the better team.
I see that part too. But even though both number 1 seeds are going for the Super Bowl,
Doesn't mean they're the better team.
well, right now they are.
That doesn't mean that they're the better team. No, the better team doesn't always win in the football. Doesn't.
What? Elaborate.
The Super Bowl, the 23 Super Bowl, Atlanta and New England. Atlanta was clearly the better team that Super Bowl.
For 3.5 quarters.
They were better. They were a better team, but the better team doesn't always win.
No, I get it.
Or even I would even say even that Rams and New
I don't know if
England,
that's a great argument though, dude.
But
they faltered big time. Does that make you a good team if you can't counter?
From what I saw yesterday.
Are you saying? Oh, let me ask you this before you go into
Not
that.
yesterday, but Sunday.
Let me ask you this: on paper, are you saying somebody's a better team no matter what? Like that's like, hey, these guys are all better than this guy.
Yes, on paper.
And then they should be winning, but they're not. Like obviously, underdogs win all the time in football.
Correct.
I can get on board with that statement.
So it was Kansas City the underdog last night on Sunday.
I thought they were, even though weren't they favored by 1.5?
No, the line kept jumping back and forth.
It's weird, right? Hey,
Yeah.
you know why? There's too many sports books.
I believe that.
Because once 2 or 3 change, boom, just like that, everyone starts changing.
It's over, right?
Well, I think the Eagles what was the opening for Super Bowl? That night was -1 Eagles, and then it went back to 1.5 Chiefs, and then now I think is it still Chiefs? It might be Eagles again.
It's still Chiefs at 2.5.
Is it? Oh, now we went to 2.5? See, dude, today has been I don't even know where I'm at.
Okay, I just tagged you in that quarterback thing.
Fantastic.
You're welcome.
Just retweet it, man. I'll see it.
Oh, well, then I just did that.
Hey, I
retweeted
got it.
Okay.
I got it again.
There you go.
I just mess with you, dude.
I know, baby.
Social media is hard.
It is.
It's so fun, but
But it's fun,
tough.
though. Yeah.
Did you see the short that I redid?
No.
What?
You didn't send it to me.
But that means you're not paying. So I did this on purpose, and I knew you'd do that.
You didn't send it to me. I get notifications on YouTube. I didn't get it. Did you put it on YouTube?
Mm-hmm. And Instagram and TikTok.
No, you didn't.
Yep. And guess what?
I'm looking.
Twitter. Oh my God,
looking
James
right now.
Miller.
Is it the one
Yeah, but you're.
Trump said what?
Yes.
Okay.
How many views, bro?
1,000, baby.
Hell yeah! Hey,
Hell
24,
yeah!
24 hours.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out YouTube.
I like it. I look at. I like all.
It's one that we already did,
I love what you do.
but I made this one better,
I love what you
and
do.
it is funny because we fucking giggling like girls on that one.
You
And
do what you do,
It makes
baby.
me laugh.
Do what you do, baby. Do.
You like it?
Yeah.
Okay. We got to get videos so I can do an intro video. I have so many cool ideas.
Great. Write them down so you don't forget.
Nah, it's all in my head. Just
No,
bubbling around.
you forget.
It's mainly the stuff I actually
No,
like to do.
you forget.
No, because I like to do it, so it's
doesn't
always
mean
there.
anything.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's brain's different, dude.
Yeah.
It is.
For sure. No, I know that. So are you surprised by the championship games? Who's in Super Bowl? Eagles?
Let's talk
Chiefs.
about this for a second. Let's just talk about this championship game. The Eagles thing, that sucks. That sucks for the Niners fans. I get it. Injuries happen. Worst time. I kind of wished. What are you going to say? What are you going to say?
Well, if you had Jimmy G, then it wouldn't have mattered. So
Jimmy-
I was.
Hey, put on someone's helmet.
That's what I didn't get. If he was
Go
available,
get your pads.
If he was available,
You're on turf. Just put on some Jordans.
but why would you even have Josh Johnson if Jimmy was available?
They deemed him on Saturday evening like he's not going to play. Right?
Yeah.
Was it Saturday evening?
Yeah.
Late scratch? Is that considered a late scratch?
No, he wasn't even. He wasn't even a scratch.
Sucks. He's all smiling on the sideline
I
and
know.
shit.
Well,
Again,
he knows.
he's on house money too.
Would have won if I was there.
But that's such a bad way to look at things. And your team is right there. I feel for a Niners fan because they've been there so many times, just can't get over the hump either.
Oh, when you're done, I have something.
But it's like Jimmy should have played. But then like I wanted to see these. I mean, they are killer defenses. Both.
Yeah,
of them.
they are.
I mean, Hassan Reddick. Whoa.
Woo!
Now Mina Kimes brought this up. Shout out Mina. They said, why is he not considered? I have two things for that. Why is he not considered like defensive player of the year or whatever, even in a top
Who?
to be Hassan Reddick? Because he's second in. So hold on. Mina Kimes said that, and I go, I listen to you all the time. His name never came out of your mouth.
Never.
So what are you talking about?
Exactly.
You can't. And then same with Kay Adams. Kay Adams said that stuff. Yes, I listen to all the women because I like their opinions.
I like
Some of these girls know what they're talking about.
Yeah, they do.
And I like Kay Adams. Her show is pretty good. Mina Kimes is always good. Her Twitter's
good.
great. Her banter with Dan and all those guys back and forth. Marcus
But
Spears.
they never brought him up.
But that's my beef with that part. But also, like, dude, I didn't really realize he was that good. I knew their defense was fast too, like kind of like the Niners, and I knew the Niners front four was really good. But I didn't really think that Hassan Reddick was like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I went to the Cardinals Eagles game this year. I think he got Murray once, but I don't remember him disrupting like he just did on this one. He's the one who ripped Purdy's shoulder.
Yeah, elbow.
Whatever.
Well,
yeah, you said UCL. My bad.
Yeah, I know.
I gave you your props on that one.
You kind of gave it sarcastically, like you didn't really want
Well,
to.
that's how it's gonna come.
Well,
It's you did good. Anyway,
so did the refs ruin Cincinnati's chances?
I don't think so. I mean, because there's so many things like, so you look at just look at that play, right? Huge holding call miss, like a long holding. Fine. Okay, that happens because everybody can hold on any time, right? Second thing is, I know I was like talking shit like, oh, he flopped. He flopped when he fell, threw his arms back like a little bitch.
Right.
And then just, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I was like, no, you shouldn't put your hands on a quarterback, period.
Well, he's already out of bounds.
And he's already bounced. Now, it's a bang-bang play that it happens, and sometimes it's not called like that. But I think kind of the emphasis, because it was like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, yellow flag. I'm like,
Yeah.
all right. So they screamed for it, then you gave it. Like you didn't think that in the first place. That's what drives me. I don't care if the call happens.
Right.
But you better have your hand on your hip ready
on
to
your
throw
hip, ready
that
to throw
thing.
the flag. Yep.
Because as soon as you saw 58 push him, throw the flag.
No. Yep.
And it comes from, and then they have to have a discussion. That's what, and a lot of these, a lot of bad calls and missed calls. Especially in championship games, man. What are we doing?
They've been bad all year, though.
But I
so
know
why
that.
are we surprised with this game?
It just sucks.
But why are we surprised with this game when they've been bad all year?
It feeds
long?
into the bullshit that most people say is like, oh, it's conspiracy, it's rigged, blah blah blah. And then you're like, well, I don't want to think that. I really don't want to think things like that.
It's too late.
But then you go. You see stuff like this and you go, you're just feeding into it. Now you're feeding the monster.
Well, are you telling me that Rams and Saints game when that was not blatantly
you know what's,
NFL rigged?
You know what's really bad about that? Is like all these media outlets and stuff just post that 10th anniversary of this hit or non-call.
Right.
And you're like, God, if I'm in the NFL ref, I'm like, quit showing that shit. You know what I mean?
Why? You fucked that up.
But that's what I'm saying is like, wouldn't you strive to be the best referee? Why don't you make your system better? Make the system better.
Not if you're getting paid.
Put 5-6 guys in a booth up above, looking at constant videos.
Not if you got mafia money on your back.
It doesn't make sense. They have enough money to make a better team. So that's what I don't get.
The
Sure what I'm saying to you?
The NFL does, yes. The NFL should never want the referee's conversation to be greater than the actual game that happened.
And what happened on Monday morning?
No,
Sunday night.
What happened on all year long? Every single game. The pass interference. The roughing the passer on all the quarterbacks this year. Horrible,
dude.
Like this whole
Tom
year.
Brady gets slapped in the helmet.
Flag.
And that's the other thing too. Is like, I'm glad you're going to join the committee this year. Shout out James Miller.
Yes. Rules are changing.
You should be on the competition committee. It'd be awesome. They need to do an emphasis like they did 2 years ago, or was it the COVID year? 2 years, was it 2 or 3
where you can challenge the
pass interference.
I think it was COVID year.
Okay, I'm all for letting him play, but like pass interference is pass interference. They should be able to challenge that shit.
Yes, I agree.
In my mind, the game's fast enough. I don't care if it slows down. Guess what? Throw more ads out there while you're looking at it. It's a win-win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
That's really what their thing is. It's
Yep.
ad driven. You know what I mean? So I look at that like you need to have something like that. You just need to have the 10-yard penalty on holding kills offenses. You just might as well punt.
Well,
even if it happens on first down.
just like a 5-yard initial illegal contact kills defense. That's first down too.
Just like that. It's like, can we just okay? Holding should be 5 yards. Fine. You know what I mean? Some of these penalties are just outrageous where you've murdered an offense on something that's ticky-tack like a hold. If a guy rips off 60 fucking yards and you're like, hell yeah, but then they call it back and you're like, God damn it. But at least give
I
them an
don't.
opportunity.
I don't like that they call the penalties where the play is not even in the play.
Now that's the other. That's what I was going to. Is third was. Then they call stuff that has nothing to do with the play.
Correct. And I don't like that.
The quarterback threw the ball over here. That guy had his hand on his face mask way over there. Not even the ball's already out of his hands with it by the time they throw it.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
I don't like that.
That has nothing to do with the play.
I don't like that.
Oh, it's like
Hey, real quick. Do you think DeMarco Ryan's leaving San Francisco hurts San Francisco?
yeah. They still have those players, so they'll get somebody.
Well, we would have thought the same thing when Robert Sala left to go to the Jets.
I think it's those players. They've done a really good job with that, putting that defense together.
Okay.
What do you think?
No, I don't know who they're going to promote. So
You think they promote within, or think they find somebody? Is there anybody available?
they have to promote within, right?
If I'm Shanahan, I'm promoting within because that way they understand like
And then
what
you
they
keep
did
the whole system going,
because
right?
it's working, right?
Right. We'll talk about the game of the Chiefs and the Eagles in Vegas. Right?
Wait, what are we doing? Sorry, I'm reading.
We'll talk about the Super Bowl game in Vegas.
Yeah, we can do that.
Right?
We can talk about some of the nonsense right now. How many minutes are we in this
I don't
motherfucker?
know. So are the Bengals okay? Were the
35
Bengals
minutes.
ever really the big dogs of the AFC?
Man, they were.
Like Joe Mixon said they were? No, they weren't.
Hold on, just you and your hatred and bias.
They weren't. One
Okay.
team been to one AFC championship and
Okay.
one Super Bowl and lost. The other team went to 5 straight. You're not the top dog in the AFC.
I'm not saying they're the top dog.
Well, no, that's what it is.
But
he
today-
said they are the top dog in the AFC.
In those in the playoffs, I was like, these guys ain't fucking around. That's how I felt. I was like, I put my money down on these
They
guys.
were one fumble away from losing against Baltimore.
Sure.
They were a weather away.
Well, hold on. If that doesn't happen, maybe you don't score. Maybe you just get
No,
three
we
out
score.
of it. Well, what if you don't?
Well, we scored.
But
Well,
then-
even if we don't,
If we're
our defense was shutting down Joe Burrow. He only had 217 passing yards. He was not doing anything.
I'm not saying they're not
They were
capable of
not
that.
moving the ball, and they would have fucking called that blocking the back shit. He wouldn't even score a touchdown.
You think it'd be just 3?
Yeah,
And then what?
and then we go down and tie it up with Tucker, 60-yard field goal. Boom.
67.
Well, no,
Because your offense isn't amazing. You guys were kicking their ass for a little bit there. The
Yeah.
run game was working.
right.
Finally,
Finally,
when you call it.
right.
But we can't do too many what ifs because
can.
we don't know what would happen.
Yeah, we do.
Because the butterfly effect, the ripples change.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? You throw a pebble, you throw a
And
big
we
pebble.
would have played Kansas City.
No, well, you might not have won that game though.
We
still.
would have won.
You never know what happens.
We would have won.
I'm just telling you.
I'm telling you.
I'm keeping you down in reality.
Yes, you are, but I'm just bringing you back into my spotlight. No, you're right about that though. You don't know, but I think the chances of likelihood of them moving on is slimmer.
38-minute mark. I was right.
And if you don't have the weather in Buffalo,
I was rooting for Ravens because I was like, these guys can get it. But then I was like, man, they're just. That one play did change the game. So, I mean, if they didn't happen, we don't know.
yeah,
You guys still, you score a touchdown, that game's out of reach because now your defense is like, we got this.
no, we were up 20.
All momentum is in your favor.
We would have won 24-17.
You tell me you don't have anybody faster on offense to catch that dude? That's what drove me nuts.
Andrews was going to catch him until he got pushed in the back.
I know that, but that's the fastest guy on offense.
No,
Where's everybody else at?
They didn't run.
You need DK Metcalf.
They didn't
He
run.
would have caught him.
Yeah, sure.
DK Metcalf rounded
No,
down
he
Buda
would have got
Baker.
pushed in the back and they wouldn't have called it.
Ugh. That's so mad. That's another thing too, of like stupid penalties, just getting called back wild shit. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
come on, man, we're missing so much stuff.
So what were you going to say about Cincinnati? They're top dogs?
I thought they were great. I really did. Their offense was clicking. Joe Burrow was he was wheeling and dealing. He was looking good.
Okay, stop.
Why do you say it like that?
Wait, just wait.
No, because your bias comes out and you're like,
Okay,
never mind.
You said they were clicking, but what were they doing? They didn't throw. Burrow did not have a 300-yard passing game. He barely.
Does that mean you're not good if you don't throw that though?
He didn't have over 250.
Yeah, I thought he did.
He had 270 against Kansas City, but he had 2 interceptions too.
Didn't Mahomes have an interception?
No.
No? Okay. Well, now, tell me the truth. Were they his fault?
Yes.
Ah, you're lying.
He threw the ball. Okay, the one of them was not.
That's all I wanted.
I'll give you one.
What was the one? Was it an overthrow and
Yeah.
someone got it?
Yeah,
No.
the tip one.
No, but if it's tip, it's not his fault.
No, it's his fault. Fuck that. Both of them was his fault.
No.
Yes, the one that he underthrew the receiver and he the cornerback reached up and grabbed it, and then the last one where he went deep double coverage. You don't throw double coverage, and he got tipped and he intercepted. Yes, they're both his fault. Sorry, it was his decision. Now 3rd and 16.
No, that one was tipped and it was flying in the air and then they grabbed it, I thought.
He was on double coverage though.
No.
Yes,
Damn, I wish we had highlights.
it's double coverage. I'll show you. I'll show
I
you.
believe you. You know what?
No, you don't believe me.
You know what I'm doing in the Mills podcast? I'm going to put the highlight out there.
You don't
and
believe
then
me, though.
We're gonna clock it in. We're gonna be like, this is us watching the highlight. It's all good. So go on with your nonsense. Just not talk about Bengals because you.
No, you can talk about it, but I'm just saying.
You just don't like that they're good.
Oh no,
Because last podcast you said they were good.
They are good.
Now you're like, I don't know.
Nope, they are good.
And
they are a good team, and they are very good.
They're gonna be a problem in the NFC North or AFC North. That's just what it's gonna be.
No, they're not.
Stop it.
They're gonna come back. They're gonna come back to earth.
Joe Burrow's a great quarterback. Man.
Oh,
He can't
great.
do it.
What has he done to be great?
Oh my God. He already brought him to a Super Bowl.
And
He's
he
an MVP
lost.
candidate too.
But he ain't one. But he ain't one.
Still cool, right?
No.
Russell Wilson never been an MVP though. So he's still great.
No.
Yes, he is.
Really?
How dare you?
After that year he had, he's not great.
So then, okay, an MVP, you're great.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can say that about Lamar?
Correct.
It's okay as me on Falcons anyway. You gonna get Falcons jerseys now? Now you made me mad.
I knew it. I knew it.
Where's our beer fairy?
Oh, you need one?
Don't you?
No. I've been talking. What do you mean?
About time.
I'm going to kick your
One-sided over here.
Okay, listen to me.
Me just throwing jokes at you to just. You look at me like this all the time. You go. Anyway,
I do.
I know they're not all hitters, guys, but they're gonna catch.
Anyway, Burrow had two interceptions. His fault. Okay, I'll show you the replay later. But
Oh, you were really looking for that?
yeah, I was.
Oh,
What
Okay.
I'm gonna say. So I don't think they were ever a top dog. If you look at Burrow's,
they were one of the final four. That's pretty good.
if you look at Burrow's, no, yeah,
And
you're
they
right.
didn't they run off 8 in a row? 7 in a row.
10.
Fuck.
If you look at Burrow's,
You're making my argument for me.
I know. If you look at Burrow's numbers though, it's not like Mahomes' number. It's not.
Okay, does
standouts.
that have to do with offenses though? Like
You
how?
said if his offense is legit. What up, big boy?
Hey, what's up, dude? Hey, your headphones are cool, man. Hey, thank you, sir.
Hey, say what's up to the people.
What?
Say what's up,
You can't even say what's up on the mic.
What's up?
my boy. Appreciate you.
Hey, stop growing, please.
No,
Stop growing.
I want him 6'6".
Well-
6'5", 6'6".
I like when they're kids, though.
Oh,
Don't you
yeah.
hate when your kids are growing up? Like, damn it.
Yeah, I know.
I always tell my kids when they're like 2 and 3, like, hey, guys, you grow. I got to get rid of you.
I have never thought about that.
Well, it's like you said. Are we opening these? Oh, my bad.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll wait for you. I'll wait.
I don't know. If we're talking about the offense of Cincinnati,
But they're two different offenses.
No, listen though.
Okay.
But what we rave about their offense like they are like the greatest show on turf, right? But when you look at the numbers, I'm not even sure they were top 5.
We'll have to run it.
You know,
Figure it out.
I'm just not sure they're top 5.
Top 10, though.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah, but top 5 is like when you're the shit.
They did pretty good with what they had. For
They
an
had
offensive
everything.
Line. For an offensive line,
They had everything,
3 out of 4 guys were backups.
and
That
but
That's what I'm saying.
If you're Mahomes, if you're Mahomes,
Mahomes don't have an offensive line, and that's how he lost the Super Bowl before.
Mahomes didn't have receivers, and he still beat their asses.
They got receivers.
Not Sunday.
Yes, they do. Don't even do that.
What? Who did they have Sunday besides Kelsey?
Joe Smith-Schuster.
How many catches he had? 3. Then he left the game with a quad injury. What else?
Hey, who's that rookie on the right side? Scandling?
Not a rookie.
Whatever.
That was his first game with
Marquez
more.
Scandling, Vax
MVS.
the third, fifth Davis.
That was his first game with like 9 catches and over 100 yards. First game all year.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. That means
Well, then don't negate that he didn't have receivers. He just had a 100-yard receiver just now and Kelsey.
because of him. You telling me Jamar Chase couldn't get over 100 yards?
Oh, my God.
T. Higgins couldn't get over
I
100
have
yards?
to get out of this Ravens room. It's bleeding into your brain right now. You're just like, oh, Ravens. Blah. Nobody's the Ravens.
No,
Blah.
that ain't about that, man. It's just about, I just don't see it like everybody
You're
else
saying
does.
that just Mahomes magically did it all by himself? He didn't.
On one leg, yeah.
You just opened without me.
I opened it. Sorry.
That's okay. I did it to you the other week. Which one is this? Shout out Sound of Freedom.
848.
Save 48. Hey, we went there the other night. It was good.
Oh, your food came late, and I couldn't come over.
Wait, what?
Your food came late, and I couldn't come over.
Oh, I know, dude. No. You chose not to.
No, because it was 8 o'clock, and you haven't got your food yet.
So?
I'm
You
not
could have
going-
came over after?
No.
And then you're like, he's sleeping.
Well, he is sleeping.
Well, that's not my fault. Pick his ass up.
I can't keep him
I
awake.
told you I'd come over. You didn't want me to come over.
No, you didn't say that.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't say that.
Yes, I did. I said,
No.
I told Megan, I was like, I'll probably go over there.
No, I do. No, it's 1.5 Philly.
Don't change your subject.
No.
No, then you're like, I'm emotionally exhausted.
No,
don't
you
wanna
didn't
hang-
say. Oh,
we're supposed to watch championship games together, and you're like, just sit on my couch. I would have came and sat on the couch with you.
Oh, not Sunday. I'm talking about. Was it Sunday you went to St. 48?
No, Saturday.
Yeah,
but I'm saying we
Saturday.
could have hung out Sunday, but you're like, I just want to lay here.
Oh, okay.
Hey, you could just say, you could literally do this. You could go, hey, come over, but don't expect a whole lot of talking. I'd have been cool.
Oh, okay.
I would have had beers and chilled.
I didn't know that was.
Or you could easily say to me like, hey, Don, I don't want to deal with kids. Because that's what would happen. You know what I mean? I'd be like, that's fine. I respect.
Oh, I didn't.
Don't do that to me. You always be honest and transparent.
You're right.
But if you're being lazy, if you're just being lazy, I'm calling you out.
I didn't realize that was an option. So I apologize.
It's always an option.
Well,
We're friends, dude.
I know.
Always tell me that shit. You got
got
a problem, you better tell me.
I know.
Like those jokes I was telling you and you left me hanging. I was like, oh my God. I just ruined it all. Making those MLK jokes. Oh my God.
No, I was just busy.
You left me hanging. I was sweating. I was like, oh, I was already draw the line. Because I'm over the line now.
So who gets set back more, the Bengals or Chiefs, after this Super Bowl run is over?
If Chiefs win the whole thing, I think they just take a step back.
So they have the hangover?
I think so, for a little bit.
Right.
But they got a bunch of rookies, and they're going to be tired no matter what. That first year is always rough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but they could do something easily like how the Bengals kind of started this year.
Yeah.
Like they were, what are they, 1-4?
Start slow, 0-2, and then
Something like that.
Yeah.
They were not good. We're like, ooh, I'm probably wrong, but I thought they were 2-5.
who?
The Bengals. Then they
No.
ripped off 10 in a row.
No.
No?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Were they 3-4? Something like
Yeah,
dude,
they were under 500, but they
they
were
were not
2-5.
good for a while there. But then they just turned it around.
You know, I'm more curious to see what kind of money they throw at Burrow.
You know what they're going to give him. That's their quarterback for the next 10 years.
Right. But I just want to know the amount of number. The number is.
You think you keep him for 10 years?
Why not? He's a stud.
I rest my case.
Why would you not? I'm not denying that. I like. Don't get me wrong. I like arguing about it.
Triggered.
I like
triggered words. I said great, and you're like, fuck it. Then you're like, nah, fuck that. And then like just now, he's a stud. Yeah. No shit. Dude.
Well, stud doesn't mean he's great. Trevor Lawrence is a stud.
Semantics. Stop it.
Trevor Lawrence is a stud.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Herbert is a stud.
Herbert is a stud.
He's not great.
Well, so I saw this morning, speaking of Herbert, it's that Cheese Dick podcast that's on TV that thinks they're a podcast. Mike, Will, and Grace, whatever his name is.
Oh, Max and Will and Kate.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Those guys. they said, hey, is Herbert MVP? Overreaction, underreaction, or whatever. I was like,
Oh yeah.
I go, well, yeah, everyone's available
No,
for that.
that's because of the Kellen Moore thing.
I know that, but I mean, I'm sitting there going, he kind of would. There's flashes this year thinking he could be somebody for a little bit. He had to rattle off a couple of games in a row where you're like, this guy's killing it, and then obviously it goes away. They're streaky. They get 3 in a row, then they lose 2 in a row.
There's really only like maybe 6 guys that can be in the MVP category as a quarterback
Right away,
right away.
right? Like someone have to blow the doors off.
Right. But like right away, Mahomes.
Yeah, because he's gonna win. He's gonna win a second.
Right. Right away, I would say Burrow.
Yeah.
Candidate, right?
Lamar,
Burrow,
Mahomes, Herbert,
Allen,
Hurts.
and Hurts.
You gotta say Hurts now.
And Hurts.
If he didn't get hurt at the end of the season, do you think he had a little more chance, or do you think it was just
I
gonna be
do.
Mahomes the whole way?
No. I think it'd been closer than what it is.
Yeah, but closer. But I mean, kind of think that Mahomes is just gonna do it.
Right.
I'm still mad about the Sean McDermott thing, but anyway.
So I would say those six guys, quarterbacks, 6 or 7. We said
Did we beef about that?
no.
Sean McDermott being on the list for coaching of the year?
Yeah, we did actually because that because you said that.
No, we did. Did we on here though?
Oh, I don't know.
Did the public know?
Well, I don't know because I also
All
said
48
I
subscribers.
also said that Brock Purdy shouldn't have been in the conversation
No
for
shit.
Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, what do we do? Okay, so the Sean McDermott thing, like, okay, I get it. I know it sounds homerish, but you couldn't give Pete Carroll a nod. He was supposed to have 4 wins this year.
Who was the candidate? It was Peterson,
Doug Peterson, the guy from
McDermott.
No, but
Eagles?
Philly, Eagles coach.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Andy Reid.
I don't think so. It wasn't Andy Reid. It was somebody else. There's 5 guys.
Andy Reid had to be one of them, right?
Jeff.
Oh,
Saturday,
the guy from Giants,
Jeff
Brian
Saturday.
Dable.
Just kidding.
Brian Dable and Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell. Now I was totally on board with Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell.
You know what I mean?
But I gave my vote to Doug Peterson. Oh, Kyle Shanahan. It was Kyle Shanahan.
Shanahan, because he's
What do you
he's
deal
doing
with
the
quarterback? I said
I guess you can have a
said
argument for any
you
of it.
had
But
to
like, you
consider
couldn't
Shanahan.
but McDermott, really?
Yeah, I know.
Your team was supposed to win the Super Bowl, and you didn't get there.
Well,
Obviously, but
okay. Wait a minute. If you're gonna say that, then Andy Reid should be there.
I don't think he was a candidate. And
Andy Reid wasn't a
No,
candidate?
it was only 5 guys.
It was Shanahan,
Shanahan, Campbell,
Peterson,
Eagles coach.
Brian DeBall, Eagles coach.
Yeah, that's
okay.
it. So,
okay. And McDermott. You said McDermott,
Yeah.
but we named 6.
I just said Dermot on 3.
No, you didn't.
Anyway,
You didn't. Go back and do it again.
I saw McDermott was on there.
Look, you said Dan Campbell,
Campbell,
Shanahan, Eagles coach,
Eagles coach,
Brian Dable, Doug Peterson.
and Sean McDermott. Sean McDermott was top 5. I saw it.
Well, I'm saying, we named
So we had
6.
6 guys. So who cares? But
Well,
my point is,
we'll find out Thursday.
should have gave
Next
Pete Carroll a nod.
Maybe he got a nod, just not enough.
Stupid, right?
I don't know.
I would give it to Peterson over any of those guys right now.
I mean, between Shanahan and
Do you
Peterson,
have to give it to the guy who won all the games? Like,
Well-
is it him? Because that roster's talented.
I would say it's either Shanahan
Because-
or Peterson.
Hey,
But why didn't Shanahan challenge the 4th and 3 play?
I don't know. I don't understand that.
And what's this talk about? All of a sudden, you don't have to do the challenges now. There's automatic replay. They can call from the booth.
In 2 minutes, 2-minute warning.
No, it's the first play of the game.
What?
And they were saying that the referees
What are we talking about?
could review the play without actually going to review the play. Like New York can tell them
They're making up stuff as they go. That's what it sounds like.
That's what I heard.
No.
Yes,
What 4th and 3 are you talking about?
the one where they
Because I
scored
just said
a
I don't know because I don't know what you're talking
where
about.
they scored a touchdown on when he didn't catch the ball. Devontae Smith.
Oh, because they were in that hurry up offense. It was fucking going. Like they knew he didn't catch it. That Eagles team was like, go, 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 go. Don't let him wait. Those refs got out of the way. Boom.
So
It was too late.
So why not throw the flag?
That's what we were talking about in the text. Was like, that's on them for not letting.
That's
But hey,
on them.
also, was it Lincoln Financial Field? Yeah. Who's running the Jumbotron? They ain't showing up replay right now.
No,
You're in Philadelphia.
but if they challenge that play,
Shout out Solly.
Purdy does not get hurt
You think that's part of the ripple effect? That wouldn't
Yeah.
happen?
because they would have scored.
Yeah.
0-0. They had the ball right there.
I don't know. He might have been already. Maybe it was inevitable.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I feel for the Niners fans, but I feel like me as an NFL fan, like as a whole, wanted to watch a great game, and then that shit happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are you reading? What's up?
No, I'm just looking.
Do we have it?
I don't have.
Oh,
I do have one more football.
well, I have another football too, but it's because you didn't want to debate me on Twitter. You just said I don't have time to debate this or something.
Oh, go ahead, bring it up. Oh no, underrated receiver.
Yeah, but before we do that, I had one more. So we were talking about Purdy just now. Kind of have a segue. Look at us. Anyway, is the Niners thing like they've been at they've been in a championship game twice in a row, and then a year before that divisional whatever, right? They've been doing really well in the playoffs. Let's just rack up to that.
It was
right?
Super Bowl divisional championship.
Yeah, but there was a big gap in there where they didn't do much in like 16, 17, 18 or something like that. But like 19, 20, 21, 22 has been pretty good.
Before
Right?
Jimmy G.
Yeah, something like that. So they've been, anyway, they've had a lot of problems with being hurt. Like all the running backs, all the cornerbacks. Like a lot of the skill positions been hurt for a long time. And it's like, I'm talking like 4 years running. I'm sure, we have a friend that could probably elaborate on this, but it is like a curse almost. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Look how many guys have been hurt. Like this year, I kind of thought, it's going to line up. Now, they never got their quarterback back, but they got everybody else back going into the playoffs. They really did. They got everybody.
Yeah.
Is there a legit curse on the Niners?
Oh man.
What's the quest for 6? Like with the Pittsburgh Steelers like that? Did they just couldn't get over the hump until something happened? You know what I mean? How'd they break the curse?
Well, they were at 4.
Those are the only 2 teams that have 6, right?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No.
Pittsburgh's the only one that have 6.
No, New England has 6.
New England has 6. But that doesn't make sense. I was trying to think of
Pittsburgh was stuck at 4 for a very long time until they finally got the defense together and a rookie quarterback in Roethlisberger.
Yeah. But they won 6 against the Packers? No, Packers beat
No,
them.
They won.
Then they won the one
Packers-
against. There's number 6 was against the Cardinals.
Cardinals, yeah, because
Cardinals
the 5 was against you.
post
And
Seahawks.
Cardinals, yeah,
Yeah, thanks. Thanks. This is real fun.
yeah. Shout out Alexander.
Shout out Gerald Jackson.
Oh
we
my
know
God.
you didn't push off.
And we know Santonio Holmes didn't catch the ball with 2 feet down.
Oh, that's a good one. You actually sent me that.
Mm-hmm.
You did it sneaky too. You were like, you sent me this. Is this catch? I'm like, no, hell no. And then you just drew the whole picture. I'm like, oh shit. You're like, I knew it. I was like, oh, he got me.
Yep.
Okay, so go back to the underrated receivers.
Well, it's funny because I was trying to think, right, who's really actually underrated or who doesn't get talked about enough for their skills of what they do, right?
Right.
And I was going team by team, and I just couldn't find anybody better than Lockett.
So you agree?
I do now.
So let me give you some. So I will make this like I thought we were having some wild ass argument, but anyway.
I do. Well, I was trying to, and then I'm like, well, shit, you are right.
Okay. NFL players with 8 touchdown catches in each of the past 5 seasons. Here's the list. Tyler Lockett.
Really?
5 years. At least 8.
That's legit right there.
Nobody else is on the list. Not Devontae Adams, not Hopkins, none of those guys. Not Diggs. Crazy, right?
Very crazy.
I'm sure there's somebody at 7,
Right, but still.
Yeah. So, here's another one.
So why isn't he your number one?
I don't know. Fell for the.
Or is he?
I can say easy. I can put him in my top 5.
No, like on the team. Is he number 1 receiver on the team?
No, I think he is number 1. DK's number 2.
Okay, so he's wide receiver.
You're talking about Seahawks like roster.
Yeah,
I'm like
he's wide receiver.
Well, my top is
wide receiver.
Jerry Rice, but
he's wide receiver 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's always number 1. So one of the other things was like only 4 other players have had at least 8 touchdowns in 4 of the past 5 seasons. Those are Adams, Diggs, Kelsey, and Evans. That's are big names to be a part of, right? So, but not 5. That's only 4. So another one I saw is he has been selected to the Pro Bowl, or he hasn't been selected to the Pro Bowl or made an All-Pro team since his rookie season when he averaged nearly 80 receptions and 1,050 yards and 9 touchdowns. But he's never been a part of none of that. Isn't that crazy?
Very crazy.
No Pro Bowl, no All-Pro, no nothing.
Why are they sleeping on
that
him?
Not insane? I don't know. Tyler Lockett is the only receiver in the NFL to earn 85-plus ESPN analytics score. Now, I don't know how long that's been out. In both getting open and making the catch over the past 2 seasons now. So maybe that's a new thing. I don't know. The only other receivers to have 85-plus open score and 65-plus catch score, Jefferson and Diggs. And Jefferson only like 2 years.
Right.
You know what I mean? There was something else. Tyler, you want to hear his last 5 seasons?
Sure.
So, I don't know what. It just doesn't, I can't because it doesn't tell me the order.
Okay.
That's not even cool. Never mind. Wide receiver duos with 1,000-plus receiving yards in 2022. Metcalf and Tyler Lockett are on there with Evans and Godwin, Smith and Brown, Hill and Waddle, Chase and Higgins. I mean, it's pretty good.
Interesting.
No,
man, I take everything back. I'll give him his due. He is probably the most underrated.
He's definitely
receiver.
underrated. There was one more. Oh, I just thought this was funny. The most CTE aware player in the league. He never takes hits. He always rolls to the ground, goes out of bounds, slides. You never see him get hit.
It was him and T.Y. Hilton were the same way, though. They both
don't get hit.
They don't get hit. They just go down.
They ain't doing it. Well, so cool. We agree.
Marvin Harrison was the same way when he played, too.
Yeah, but he had Peyton Manning thrown to him.
Well,
and he's catching them from 60, 70. He's too far apart from anybody to get tackled.
Yeah.
What else we got? What do you got on your list, bro?
Okay. You have your all-time offensive list?
Oh, yeah. You laughed at my other one.
Well, because it was kind of a homer. You have 4 players on the same team.
Hang on. Okay. So we did defense.
Yes.
Right?
We did defense. Now, who's your offense? Who's your quarterback?
You want to go, you go, me, go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going Joe Montana, number 1.
Okay. Peyton Manning.
That's pretty good. He's okay.
No, I like Joe Montana, too.
He's all right.
I like Joe Montana.
Peyton Manning's all right.
Yeah. Obviously, this is before his neck injury.
When you talk about somebody who, like, he's like Shaq. Like, he's just going to make a ton of money outside of football,
oh, my gosh,
too.
yes. He's
everywhere.
His personality, his
he's
demeanor.
just that. He's just that guy. He's got the charisma, all that stuff.
Running back. You want me to go first? You want to go first?
You go first.
I got Walter Payton and Barry Sanders.
Oh, my God. I got Adrian Peterson and LaDainian Tomlinson.
Okay.
Tomlinson,
great
monster.
No, I like it.
I wanted to pick Sanders. I actually had him sitting there, but I was like, I just feel like these guys were, I felt like they were better.
I like the AP pick, though.
Yeah. Well, one of the only MVPs. I could have homered it and said Sean Alexander, but he had like 2 good years, honestly.
Peyton got MVP, didn't he?
Walter Payton get MVP?
As a running
I
back?
don't know.
Emmitt Smith did, didn't
Ooh, He got a Super Bowl MVP, but I don't know about a league MVP.
League MVP. Barry got league MVP because he had rushed for 2,000 yards, right? Or maybe not, actually.
Ooh, did Jamal Anderson? No, who's the guy for the Ravens? 2,000 yards? 2,100.
Jamal Lewis, he didn't get MVP.
Jamal Lewis.
He didn't get MVP.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead. Receivers. 2 receivers.
Jerry Rice, and I homered this one, Steve Largent.
Okay.
I had to give shout out to Steve Largent. He's underrated
You
too,
didn't
man.
have to.
Hey, Tyler Lockett.
But you didn't have to.
But I did.
I got Jerry Rice, obviously, and I got Megatron.
That's a good one. I guess it doesn't matter like which era, really. Like just
what you saw, what you know.
dude. If Steve Largent had like Pat Mahomes thrown to him, or like just even go back to like, hey, if Largent had Steve Young thrown to him, you know what I mean?
I know.
He had Dave Craig.
I was drinking. Sorry.
Dan McGuire. You know what I mean? Yeah. Jim Zorn. I know.
Tight ends.
How many?
I have 2 tight ends.
Oh, I had one.
Okay. I have Tony Gonzalez.
All right, that's mine.
And Ozzie Newsome.
Well, that's a good one, Ozzie Newsome.
Yeah. Offensive lineman, I didn't split it up into tackle or guards. I just said he's in my 5.
That's fine. Go ahead. Give me your 5, and then I'll give you mine.
Joe Thomas.
Solid.
Jonathan Ogden. Orlando Pace.
Homer.
He's a Hall of Famer. Orlando Pace.
That's a good one.
Larry Allen.
That's a great one.
And Zach Martin.
I'm close on some of those with you. I went Walter Jones.
Yeah.
He's the only guy that you know that just never showed up to camps or nothing and said, forget it,
right.
all pro.
All pro. Yeah.
Like,
no, you're
what
right.
are we doing?
I know, right?
We're at a Mariners game, and this guy's behind me, and everyone's like looking at him. I'm like, my buddy at the time goes, I think that's Walter Jones. And I'm like, this is like September. You know what I mean? Like, it's like just baseball or, yeah. So football's not started quite yet, or maybe it was August, something like that.
Had to be August.
And somebody goes, shouldn't you be at camp? And he holds up his beer. He goes, I'm at camp. Dude, that's that type of guy, dude.
And he's all pro.
Every year. Pro Bowl every year. Didn't matter. It was matter. He's like, all I got to do is push somebody. What do you want me to do?
I know. I already know the playbook.
Yeah. Stop that guy.
Okay. Don't let him get to the quarterback. Yeah. You got it.
Hey, they need a hole right there. Got it.
Got it.
Right tackle was Joe Thomas. Now, all of these guys interchanged. So when I was doing some research, I was like, some guys were like playing center, some guys weren't.
That's why I just
Joe Thomas played center too.
I know.
And he also played left tackle. So I was like, now I know Walter Jones, for the most part in Seattle, he might have taken some other positions, but for the most part, he was left tackle. I got Larry Allen, Zach Martin, and I picked Max Unger for my center.
Oh, okay.
Max Unger's going.
Yep, Max Unger is solid. Well, I mean, I got all Hall of Famers, right?
That was a cool, boring segment.
I know.
I'm just kidding.
It was too close.
I thought there was going to be some heat. We're all like kind of the same.
I know,
Did we see the same article?
I have a trivia question for you.
I
have 2 of them.
Woo! Should we do that like when we start video and just be like, trivia. Actually, don't do that. That's cheesy.
Okay. Who's the one running back that rushed for over 200 yards in the Super Bowl and not in the Hall of Fame?
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Can I get a decade? That's going to just narrow it down a little bit.
Between 85 and 95. Or you want me closer? Put it closer. I won't give you within 5 years?
Sure.
88 and 93.
Oh, shit. It's probably somebody I don't even know.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Oh, okay. Hang on. I want to take a stab at it.
This was a trivia from Mad Dog.
Oh.
And because he's doing Super Bowl tickets giveaway, and you have to get like 5 in a row, 3 in a row. And this is one of the questions.
I signed up for a ton of Super Bowl shit.
This is one of the questions, and I didn't know.
Yeah. Sanders never got there, so that's out.
Right.
Who was the running back for the Washington Redskins when they went in 1991?
Oh, you son
Art
of a...
Shell? No, not Art Shell.
No.
It's that guy, though.
Yes, it is.
God damn it. What's his name?
Timmy Smith.
Timmy Smith.
Very good.
That's pretty good, right?
204 yards.
Oh, man.
That's awesome, dude. That is...
Once you gave me that year, I was like...
Well, because I didn't have that option of knowing the breakdown of the years, so I'm just racking my brain. Like,
because of what? Niners won it in 88? No.
Niners won it because 89 was Cincinnati over. No, 90 over Cincinnati.
So I was thinking it's not one of those guys.
No, it wasn't Roger Craig.
No,
it wasn't Emmitt Smith.
No,
because they all.
That's the other thing too. Is the Cowboys. I was like,
they're in Hall of
damn.
Fame, and it wasn't.
I was just trying to think.
It wasn't Terrell Davis.
No, because who snuck in there was Terrell Davis in the 90s.
No, Broncos late 90s.
No, late 90s though. You said 88
I know,
to 93.
but I didn't have the breakdown of the years like I gave you. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go back to like, okay,
I gotcha.
Who was in the Super Bowl?
But it
wasn't Jamal.
But didn't TD won a Super Bowl MVP though, right?
Yeah, but he's in the Hall of Fame.
No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
he should be.
No.
Those poor Broncos.
He only played like 7 years.
Those poor Broncos.
He only played 7 years.
They got no draft picks now.
It's not my fault.
It's just going to be Sean Payton throwing the ball to Russell Wilson.
Yeah. Right.
What are we going to do, Coach? I don't know. I have no idea.
Pass it to me.
Yeah, that's what it's going to be.
Yeah.
Hey, we're just going to hand it off.
One more thing about this whole NFL quarterback carousel. If you're Aaron Rodgers, why do you want to go to the AFC?
I wouldn't.
For your last 2 years in your career.
Go against Herbert and fucking Mahomes.
And Lamar and Burrow and Allen and Trevor Lawrence.
Throw Wilson in there too.
Why would you not?
But why would you want to be a part of that?
Yeah, I didn't throw him in there. Why would you not?
So dumb. I was just trying to sneak him in there.
I know you were, but why would
You're the one that's telling me he's going to be better next year.
He's going to be better next year. He can't be any worse.
Okay, but what are we counting as better? Because I know you'll be like, well, that's 10 more yards.
No, I think
that's 2 more touchdowns.
I think he'll be in the conversation for being a Pro Bowl. Like, he will be that good.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, better.
Speaking of Pro Bowl, so your quarterback's going to be
I know, right? We got 2 Pro Bowls on our team.
Yeah. Is it a little watered down, though? Just a little bit?
Oh, hell yeah.
That's what I'm talking. That's my point of it. It's like, but now you're just getting in there because.
I only count the initial votes.
That's what. Now, that part I get.
That's what I count as Pro Bowlers. I don't count this all bullshit Pro Bowls.
When it's all of a sudden. But that's what I'm saying. It's like those type of guys, like, they're not.
But now it's on their resume, and now they can get money for that.
No, and I see that part of it. But then I'm like,
but he's not really a Pro Bowl quarterback. Really, Tyler Huntley, 2 touchdowns in 8 games. You're not a Pro Bowl quarterback.
You couldn't find nobody else better?
You fumble on the fucking 2-yard line. You piece.
Pro Bowl.
Push, quarterback sneak, not jump the line. Anyway.
Dude. First of all, awesome shoes. What, Witherspoons? What are those called?
I have no idea.
The Air Max 97. Those things were hot.
Oh, yeah.
You see, she's so much taller than him.
I know.
Look where her feet are.
The box, the clear box.
The box.
We can't see it.
But also, why the box? Just cover this up. Do we need to see their feet? This is weird.
I don't know.
This is me. I just think that I'm like, why are we showing their feet?
Hey, LeBron.
What's that for?
LeBron didn't want to play last night in Brooklyn because it's back-to-back, so he wants to play in New York. Does that mean that New York is still better than Brooklyn as far as the atmosphere and this arena?
Yep. But also, play the basketball, dude.
No, I'm not arguing.
Hey, play basketball.
I'm not arguing. So speaking of LeBron, he's 117 points away from breaking Kareem's.
He'll get in like 4 more games. I'd say 4.
I'll say about that.
I'd say 4.
Because
he'll have one. He's going to have one 40-point night in the next couple, I'm sure.
Maybe tonight.
Not against the Knicks.
I wouldn't say that against Boston, and he had 41 against Boston.
Yeah. Do you think he got fouled?
Yes. It's evidence he got fouled.
I'm just kidding.
No, yeah, he got fouled.
I know.
But does him passing Kareem's record change your mind about him being a scorer?
I'm glad you brought this up. Because what I thought about on here very shortly, if I can say that's grammatically correct, for a very short period of time in my head, I said, okay, cool. You passed a guy that scored a lot of points. Okay, James Harden knows how to score too, but he ain't winning. So are we talking about winning or are we talking about scoring? In my mind, I'm like, that's cool. Hey, all-time leading scorer. Cool. You played for 70 years. You should be.
Well, so did Kareem.
But that's not my point. Is like, but hold on.
And he won.
But he didn't. Yeah. Well, hold on. LeBron doesn't always win. That's my point. It's like, yeah, you just score. Hey, Harden won. How many games did he score? 40, 50, and
how many
still
times
lost?
has LeBron never made the playoffs?
What are you talking about?
I'm asking you.
Once.
Isn't that not winning?
Didn't he not make it his rookie season?
His rookie season, and then
twice,
and then 2020. So
no. I'm talking about you have to go to the top. You have to go to championships.
He has 4. Isn't that not winning?
Okay.
He's been there 10 times. Is that not winning?
But it's not 6.
But it doesn't matter.
It's not 7. It's not 11.
Okay. But it's 4.
Okay.
And he's been there 10 times.
Did they make the playoffs last year?
Yes.
No. The Lakers? No.
With that playing bullshit, though, that counts as playoffs.
No, they didn't do play-in last year.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Man, we need a producer. We need a computer.
But
My point is like, look, that's cool. You scored a lot. That's fine.
But he also won.
It doesn't
though.
always translate to winning.
You're right. It doesn't always translate to winning.
That's my point.
But it did for him, though.
Yeah, but because he scored 60,000 points doesn't mean he's the most winningest person ever.
It never said that.
But that's what I don't like about the hype. They think that's what it is.
No.
No.
I never said that. I
No,
asked you a
not
different
saying
question.
you.
Didn't answer my question then before you went on a different question.
That's the same thing.
No, it's not.
The basis is the same.
No.
Yes, the basis is the same. Don't.
I'm saying, does that change your perspective of him being a scorer?
No.
Like, could we never associate scoring the basketball with LeBron James?
What? Yeah, we do.
No, we don't. When people talk about LeBron James, they don't talk about he's the actual great scorer. We don't talk about like he's one of the top 5 scorers.
Now you're making things up because that's all we talk about.
No, we don't.
He scores.
No.
And he wins.
Oh, now he wins.
But that's what we talk about.
But you just say he's not a winner.
No, I said he's not the winningest guy ever.
We don't say that.
But that's my point is like James Harden's going to be on that list for a long time too. So what's the problem?
On what list?
He'll be up there.
No, he
Isn't
won't.
he like a top 12?
Hell
top
no.
15 scoring?
I don't think so. He ain't past Carmelo Anthony.
Are you sure?
No.
Well, he's also been in the league shorter time, but I'm saying James Harden could be one of those guys.
Okay, hold on. Keep
If
talking.
you go back to the last 5 years, you look at James Harden, like he scored a lot of fucking points, right? Guess what? He ain't fucking winning nothing though. What does that do? My point is, you can score 60 a game, but if your team ain't winning, who gives a shit, right? That's all my point is.
Well, I mean, people care.
Who? Lakers fans?
Okay.
You bring up top list?
Yes, I did.
I brought up a new debate. I like this.
I'm trying to.
Or
see.
you're trying to get out of it.
So James Harden is number 27.
What's the difference between 27 and 15 on that list?
20.
You have to do math. Go ahead.
27 and 15. I'm trying to. Okay, let me get the numbers first. Okay, wait. Is this the numbers? Minutes, last minutes, points. Okay. Oh, I don't want to see him. Okay, points. Number 15 is 26,668.
Hang on.
26,000.
Got it.
668.
Okay.
27th is 24,179.
Okay.
So 2,000 points.
2,500 points.
So that's like 2 seasons.
Okay. And he could definitely do that.
He can.
And then he can definitely probably creep into the top 10 before he
But,
leaves.
okay, go 2,500 divided by 82.
Math. That's only 30 points a game.
He ain't averaging that.
Not this year.
Not even next year.
What? It's because he's on Philly.
Well, yeah.
It doesn't matter if he.
No.
Okay, that's only 2 years.
And he's not playing 82 games.
But what if he plays for another 6 years?
Okay, and how old is he now?
I think Harden could do something like that.
No.
You don't think he's the type to do that?
Right. Do you know how old he is now?
No. What about Giannis?
He already had 13 years experience. He was born in 89. He's 33 years old. He's not playing 6 more years at this level to score. He'll probably end his career at 14.
Still pretty good.
Yeah, but still, it's not like
Out of all NBA players, though, it's like let's not just say that.
the game is different though.
I don't know. Well, that's like NFL records too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's just
That's the same
now
thing.
with the extra game. And did you hear this bullshit? How they want to go to 18 games now?
What?
Yeah.
I was the first to heard of that.
Yeah.
Hey, so now that you're going to be on the competition committee, you need to get rid of that.
Well, if they pay me, I don't give a shit about 18 games or not.
Well, okay. So going to that, touching on that point, do you think players care about that?
Yes, I'm gonna go 18 games, but you get 2 buys.
Well, if they did that, that's okay.
That's fine, right?
Stretch that season out, man.
Seriously,
I'm in. Let's go mid-February Super Bowl.
let's go. Yeah,
Right? Can you do one more week?
you can do one more
Because
week.
you could do so right now. We've already pushed it 1 week, right?
Right.
It used to be the first weekend in February is when they used to do it.
Correct.
Now it's the second weekend.
Correct.
So why not just do the third?
Right.
It's money driven anyway.
Why not? Spend it 1 more week.
Dude.
18 weeks, additional bye week. So every team has 2 buys.
Why don't we just do 20 weeks and 4 preseasons and start in August?
No, 3 preseason games. I think you still need 3 preseason games.
I'm just kidding, dude.
Yeah. No, but 2 bye weeks.
What's
right?
the next step, though? Are you going to stop at 18? I mean, dude. 2
I
preseason, then
think-
right into the regular season?
I think you have to.
Do you think that changes any of the dynamics of players playing? Do they go, I got to sit out? Like, kind of like NBA does.
Not if you have an extra.
Not to that extent, but if
I think if you have that extra week off.
But if Lamar was like, I don't feel like playing today. I don't feel like playing in Miami today or wherever. Or anybody.
I think the NFL has more power as far as your contract. It dictates if you play or you get paid.
I think you're right about that.
Because there's no guaranteed contracts in the NFL. So therefore, it's all about game checks. So you don't play, you ain't getting paid.
That's true.
That's true. Unless if you're injured, that's different. There's different
difference.
If you're suspended, obviously you don't get paid. But if you're healthy and you play, that's what that is. So I think that won't ever happen.
That makes sense. This is a good game. I see why you're kicking me out.
No, I'm not kicking out.
Just kidding.
But
you take any bets on this one tonight?
No, I didn't have time.
Oh,
I'm running around doing shit.
Yeah, your laundry list of shit to do.
Hey, so you got mad at me, and I'm trying to tell you.
I'm going to tell you something right now, though.
What?
Tuesday?
I'm busy.
Listen.
What?
Listen to me right now.
No.
I'm going to tell you something right now.
Yes, sir.
Hey, be ready.
No.
Hey. I cannot stop what's happening. Be ready.
I'm busy.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You know how I know?
How?
I have a higher power. And I know the higher power says what goes around here.
Oh, I'm glad you said
Shut
that.
your mouth.
No, I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna.
Oh,
should I ask
excuse
you a
me.
question?
Would you like to talk about?
Should I ask you a question first, or should I bring her in here and then ask you the question?
Oh shit! What are you asking? Can I get a premise? Something? Can I get a hint? I don't.
It's about who runs the household.
She's gonna let you think you do.
No.
No, they do that to us.
You want me to bring her in, or you gonna tell the truth, or you gonna answer it right now first and then bring?
Wait, you asking me who runs mine?
Who runs most households? The male or the wife?
Well, the wives do.
She doesn't believe me. Hold on.
We're not Bluetooth yet, dude.
I know, my bad.
Jamie, come here.
Hey, babe. Hi. Come here. Hey, sweet pumps.
Sweet pumps?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. It's just made.
I don't even want to know.
Yeah, you do.
No.
I'll tell you later.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you later.
Please don't.
So
I see you two in a light, and I don't want to change that light. So
who runs the household, Nate? The wife or the husband?
it's usually mutual, but mostly the wife. Things have to be ran by the wife first before any plans or money is spent.
Why?
Why? Because you can't just take liberties with people's lives. Am I wrong?
Wow.
We have children. There's things that they want to do and things you don't want to do. So,
Oh, I love being right. Bye, baby.
what's going on?
Nothing. We just have this debate the other day.
You brought me in on your own debate?
No, we've been asking everybody, like people at work and people.
She just finger gunned me.
She just said, "Wait, you have something to say?"
Go ahead, say it.
No, tell him why this even came about.
You can tell me right now.
No.
This is awesome. This is gonna be.
I really forgot why it came about.
This is gonna be a YouTube short.
Why does it have
How
to
Miller
be...
gets divorced.
Why does it have to be the wife? I would happily give up reins to the household if do all the things I do.
Hold on. Back up. Reins to the house is different though. When you think about it this way, if he was just making decisions and not doing shit for the family and just doing whatever he wanted, coming and going and whenever he pleases, ordering pizza when you have a big nice dinner that, because you're a good cook, all that kind of stuff, wouldn't you be like, what the fuck am I doing? Why? You know what I mean? Because that's what happens when we're not reined in. We do what we want, and it's free reign, messes up everything you're trying to do. We have you guys here for a reason, other than, the other reason.
Okay, so I'm fine reining you in then.
My girl, I love it.
We have to have some sort of infrastructure within the family. Because if we just said, hey, I'd be here every night, or he'd be at my house every night watching this every night.
Pretty much.
Hey, seriously, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
There's expectations and there's things that you guys would like to have in your lives. You don't want a bunch of people in your house at all times, because I would still rage like I'm 20 if I had no rules. I would. Mm-hmm. Poker night every night? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine with that answer.
Boom.
Well, hold on. Okay. Why are you only fine with it? It sounds like you were like, it sounds like you have something else you'd rather say, or what's your idea? What are you thinking?
No, I just don't always want to be like in charge of things.
Well, then just, lay off the leash a little bit.
I try to.
My girl. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you.
She's like, oh, I can't wait till he leaves.
I know. I'm in so much trouble.
Yeah, I gotta go.
I am kicking you out now.
Set that fire.
I am kicking you out now.
Yep. Yeah, 13 minutes.
Okay.
No. Why did that come about?
No, because I forget what we were talking about the other day watching the show, and the conversation came up, and I was like, babe, we can't do what you do as far as the household is concerned.
Like I just said.
Yeah.
Like if she was like, hey, just do whatever you want, I'd be like, no. Are you sure?
Exactly. Are you sure? Because if in the household, if the man is unhappy or whatever, the house still runs. It's still functioning. But if she's not happy, then everything stops until she's better. They never say happy dad, happy life. No, they always say happy wife.
We aim to please anyway.
We do.
You know what I'm saying?
We do.
We got to have some kind of infrastructure because honestly, if it was, do whatever we want, don't get me wrong. Everybody's different. Okay. There's some families out there, but it's like it's a mutual respect for each other. Like she wants dinner or I'm making dinner and she makes dinner or things like that happen. Like you're like, okay, you have a routine, you have kids, there's things you have to be accomplished and get done and squared away. Right.
Correct. You like those red ones?
Are those Kobe's?
Those are LeBron's.
Oh, LeBron 20s.
Yeah.
All red? That's kind of cool.
Hey, did you see it come out?
I saw the Grinches, so I was like, what are you talking about?
Did you see it coming out with the reverse Grinch?
What's that going to look like?
I'll show you.
Just tag me in it when you see it next time.
Well, it's oh my gosh. I'll show you what it looks like.
Oh, they got Laker fans on the front row in New York? What are we doing?
You pay $4,000, of course.
$4,000? That's probably $14,000 up there in New York?
Right now,
Are you kidding me?
Here they are.
They get the Minneapolis Lakers.
This is what he's wearing.
That's
Liverpool.
That's kind of cool.
Is that what he owns?
Does he own part of that? I don't know.
He owns a soccer team. I don't remember if it's that one or not.
See, everybody trying to be like Mike. Because Mike owns PSG. Paris.
Oh, does he?
Paris Saint-Germain.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys argued about that.
We didn't argue. It was just.
But just, what was she thinking? Like, that's not a real thing?
Yeah.
What is she talking about that she wants to not do?
I guess she wants.
Well, planning is usually them anyway.
Right.
Because no matter what we try to do, they're like,
but
no.
But she says she doesn't want.
We have apple picking. And I'm like, it's Super Bowl Sunday. Like, well, we already signed up.
Right. She wants. But she says she wants to like not be in charge of all that. I'm like, well, you don't let it go to where I can be in charge of all that.
Because if you said, hey, I'm having the boys come over, she'd be like, well,
exactly. And now,
but then you know what comes with that though? Who's cooking? And then it's like, oh, what are they eating? Oh, what do they like?
Right.
Do I have to go to the store now? Or what are we drinking? Oh, are we gonna do this? Because your wife's a planner when it comes to that. Like she does, she's extravagant. Like,
and I try to tell her,
tries to
I got this, but she doesn't let me.
I mean, most of us are like, pizza, beer is fine. It's easy. It's delivered.
That's
you know what I mean?
said.
I don't know. I look at that and I'm like the kids have practice, kids have things they got to do. We know where we have obligations. But during the week, like you have a routine. So you're like, okay, I'm making dinner this night. You making dinner tonight? Oh, those are sick. Man, those are going to be expensive. I doubt I'll get those for retail.
At 180.
I know that's the retail price.
Yeah.
Nike, make more shoes. Quit fucking around. God damn it.
Look at
they don't get a cut of the fucking market when it's resale. So why only have 10? You know what I mean? Or 10,000. Make 10 million so everybody can have them.
Yeah.
You can tell me volume wise you wouldn't care? Because now you got people that are paying resale, but Nike don't get the resale value to that.
No.
They get their initial retail sale, which is already 2,000% more than it costs to make.
Right.
That's what I don't understand about the shoe game is like, you could make 10 million Travis Scott 4s. You could make 10 million of, Jordan 11s. You know what I mean? Any colorway you want. And they would still get 225 retail, all to Nike profit. Isn't 10 million better than 1 million?
Preach.
But that's what I don't understand. It's like, why are they? I don't understand why they're setting a market like that. And I haven't found an answer yet.
You won't find one.
But if I'm Phil Knight, I'm like, yo, sell the shit out of these. Yeah. Right. Fuck yeah, you are.
Yeah. But those reverse Grinches look nice though, right?
Yeah, they're cool looking.
All right.
Is it time?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Think so?
Well, I don't have to. But you want me to?
No, I know. No,
you gotta go to school? Where are you going?
Huh?
Where are you going to school? What are you doing?
Tonight?
Yeah. Don't say
shit. You're right.
That's what I said.
I have to go to soccer.
Oh, it sounds like you're making things up.
No,
I
forgot.
You and your stipulations on this pod.
I'm sorry.
God damn it.
As always.
Can we take pictures?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, we can.
I need something better than what you gave me last time. I feel bad for you. I put that picture on the internet.
Well, you put it out there.
But I'm saying you took it.
No, I know.
It's like, okay, if he's happy with this.
I'm happy.
I clear the thumbnails with you for the most part, so.
I don't mind.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Hey, do what you want. We're on this earth for this long.
Right.
So, send us out, Holmes.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for another edition.
Oh, 5-second pause in the middle. What was that? Where'd you go?
I got distracted by when you got fouled.
You were like, that's not a foul.
That's not a foul.
And commercial break. Just like that. Now you can send us out.
Oh, 2 bears, 2 mics, baby. It's Nate. It's Miller. And we out.
Yeah.